Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Do you remember what was one of the reasons these guys used in order to slap us with mandates during COVID? It was the common good. The common good and the security of the vulnerable. We have to protect you. We have to protect you. Like parents protect children, right? So in the name of the common good, we're going to implement some mandates and will limit your liberties. So if they did it in that situation, they could call whatever they want in the name of the good or the security or national threat. They can call whatever action by whomever and label this guy or this thing is called national security threat, and we have to take care of him. Or in the name of the good, to protect you from the poison coming from this guy, we have to do something to this guy, for instance. They're going in that direction fast. But I will show you an example in Bulgaria. Bulgaria is a Balkan country in Eastern Europe by the Black Sea, south of Romania, and they decided to put a Russian propagandist. So they kicked a Russian propagandist out of their country because they called that propagandist, who is a blogger, national threat to national security. That guy over here was called threat to national security. Bulgaria puts Russian propagandist as threat to national security. Gatsak now banned in the European Union. So this guy cannot go in the European Union because he was called a threat. They determined that, so they will protect their nation, their nation. They're being a threat to the nation. So some decided that he's a threat. Do you think they will stop over there? And when I say they, it's not about Bulgarians or the European Union, who's a semi-communist country, okay? Or whatever, organization, union, whatever term you choose. Bulgaria has expelled a Russian journalist. Now this comes from the new Voice of Ukraine. It doesn't come from the Russians, from the Voice of Ukraine. And this is the term they use for this guy. Russian journalist. Yeah, they call him here propagandist. Who's not a propagandist? Have you listened to the news lately in the United States of America? That's propaganda. And everywhere that happens, but it's accredited, it's legal, right? Legitimate propaganda, pushing the right propaganda. So Alexander Gutsak, for engaging in activities that pose a threat to the country's national security. I wonder what kind of activities. Plan some assassinations like the Ukrainians plan and do, or what? Bulgarian news agency BTA reported on November 1st, citing the State Agency for National Security. And I'm quoting, compulsory administrative measures have been taken against Gatsak, including the revocation of his residence permit, expulsion, and a ban on entry and residence on the territory of European Union member states, plural, the entire European Union, I'm guessing. The reason for these measures was, and I'm quoting, activities that pose a threat to the national security of Bulgaria. I'm pretty sure they will tell us exactly what he did. Don't hold your breath on this one. Gatsak left Bulgaria on November 1st. He was summoned to the Interior Ministry's Migration Office on September 29th, and he was smart enough not to show up, to receive the expulsion order, but failed to show up and instead took refuge in the Russian embassy in Bulgaria's capital of Sofia. Sofia in Greek means wisdom. Not so much, I guess, here. Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson. No, she's not a person, she's a woman. She's got a vagina and she looks like a woman, and she is a woman. Threatened retaliatory measures against Bulgarian authorities for Gatsak's expulsion, which she called, and I'm quoting, another unlawful move by NATO against Russian journalists. And the article ends. Well, where is that activities? What are the activities, I would like to know, of the journalist, propagandist? So, my friends, you're going to see this in the future in the West. And this is just an example. They will use this garbage of national security threat, which is a real thing, but they will degrade it in such a way, and they will turn it and twist it and all that to fit certain kind of situation they want it to fit. And once they say national security, everybody say, yeah, man, it's against all of us. We should stay united. That's good. That's a bad guy. What did he do? It doesn't say. All right, well, maybe it's not for us to know what exactly he did. But I have a gut feeling or some balls feelings feeling that these guys are going to do it like that. I think you're a national security threat. I think for the common good, we're going to intervene and remove this guy. We're going to ban him. He cannot speak. He's going to get fired. He cannot get job anymore. He can be this, he can be that. You'll see. You'll see. In the free world, remember, Bulgaria is considered a country belonging to the free world. Not to the, those guys. No. Anyway, my friends, you have to expel someone for talking. I'm guessing this propagandist talked. One person. And what do? You remove him. You don't try to argue. You don't try to expose him like, hey, let's see what you say. Is it true or not? You don't engage this person intellectually. You engage force. And you think that banning or eliminating alternatives, you will succeed. That's exactly what I think. And they will do this. You know why? Because it's easier to smack a child and make the child do whatever you want the child to do than to explain or, pay attention or use, other methods of discipline, not the physical discipline. It's easier to smack the child and the child will be afraid about you. You're going to afraid of you. About you, okay? He's going to be afraid of you. That's all. He's going to shut up at that moment. He didn't learn anything. He's going to hate you for that, and he's going to do it again. He's going to do it again. He's going to do it again. And that's going to have a lasting impact for the child's psyche in the future as an adult. And then what are you going to have? Crazies? So, yeah, it's easy just to remove it. You solve the problem now, but it creates bigger problems in the future. My point is, these guys are going to protect you again against people that they deem dangerous because they use words. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.